Hello and welcome. It is our first show of 2025. Hallelujah. We made it. We are here. We are so blessed and we are back like we never left, ready to give you the first dose of foolishness for 2025. But if you're new to us, even if you're old to us, it's been a while. So let's do it. Let's introduce ourselves. Ladies.
Yes, hello. Welcome to Not Your Typical Girl Talk, where we try to make sense out of foolishness on these deep, dark internets. My name is Carcia. Welcome to the show and Happy New Year. We want to thank Radio Regent. Happy New Year to Radio Regent. Because of Radio Regent, you can catch our show syndicated through iHeartRadio Saturdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Time every Saturday. And of course, we're taping here live on YouTube, which means you should join us every Wednesday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Join us live. We love to hear from you. We love to see your comments. So go ahead, subscribe to our channel. And of course, follow us on Instagram, where you can catch the cute highlights of the week. Tully.
Whew. Well, Happy New Year, Car. Happy New Year, Sheba. Happy New Year, everyone. We are here. It is 2025. Can you believe it? We made it, guys. Thank you so much for joining us on another week of foolishness. Y'all, girl, ladies, gentlemen, and everyone in between. As much as I'm hoping that 2025 is going to be a good year, you also know that it's going to be an interesting year. There's some things that are happening where it's like, oh, okay, this will be interesting to talk about. And we're going to talk about it. But first, I want to introduce my queen, Sheba girl. Tell these beautiful people who you are. Tell them. Because they don't know.
I'm Toshiba. I'm Toshiba. They call me Sheba. I'm the final member of this amazing crew. And we honestly have a lot to cover this week. So we're going to get right into it. And in our first segment, Canada has actually made the list. There was big news recently in Canada and in a segment called The World is Talking. If you haven't heard about it, you will hear about it now.
Listen, we got to talk about it. The world right now is talking about how Prime Minister Justin Trudeau announced he's stepping down.
I intend to resign as party leader, as Prime Minister.
So what does this mean? How did we even get here and what happens next? Don't worry, here's the BG Show breakdown. So to bring you up to speed, this all comes after all that chaos that broke out in December. Remember when Deputy Prime Minister and Finance Minister Chrystia Freeland suddenly resigned? Deputy Prime Minister and Finance Minister Chrystia Freeland announced she's resigning. After that, Trudeau tried and he tried hard to save face and reshuffled his cabinet. But listen, things were just too hot in the kitchen.
He's delusional if he thinks we can continue like this.
Well, after spending time with his family over the holidays, Trudeau decided to do just that. But here's the twist. He's actually still going to remain Prime Minister until the Liberals choose a new leader for the party. Already though, the Conservatives and the NDP were quick to attack.
Every Liberal MP in power today and every potential Liberal leadership contender fighting for the top job helped Justin Trudeau break the country.
Justin Trudeau's Liberals have let down Canadians.
And online, Canadians everywhere had a lot of mixed feelings about Trudeau leaving. Take a look.
It's really sad, but from what I managed to catch, it's because of lack of internal support.
The resignation of Justin Trudeau was a bad thing.
So BG Squad, trust me when I say this story is just getting started. But I want to ask you, how do you feel about Justin Trudeau stepping down? Let me know right now in the comments below.
We feel great. The end.
No tears.
You have to live here to know it.
You gotta live here to know it.
Here's the thing. I said to my mentor today, who's American and who actually has served in the American government, and he was asking me about this. I said, listen, Trudeau is like the person who provided a fake resume and said that they had all of these skills and was hoping that they would just learn the skills on the job. He just did it for 10 years because of nepotism, because his daddy was prime minister. And from my understanding, he was a great prime minister. I think people thought, hey, his son could be one too. And no. So we're good.
Yeah, nepotism is a dangerous thing.
Good here.
You know, just because mom or dad can sing and dance doesn't mean the child will sing and dance. You know, Frank Sinatra has other children that you have never heard of and will never hear of because they can't sing.
Or dance.
There are many Jacksons within the Jackson family that cannot sing nor dance.
Yeah.
So why we thought JT could prime minister like the way his dad did, I don't know. But there is a huge lesson here. Don't vote for people just because they have the right last name.
Don't feel sorry for him either. Like Justin Trudeau.
Yeah, don't feel sorry for him.
They have a whole airport named after his whole family.
He's rich.
He's a rich man. He'll be fine. Don't worry about him. He's because trust and believe he is not worried about any of us. So we're good here. For those that are concerned or think, oh my God, what's Canada going to do?
Fine.
We'll be fine.
Don't worry about us. Someone cue Kendrick Lamar. We're gonna be all right. Like we're fine.
And with that, we're done. Because this next one here actually took us out. We are presenting it now because again, it's our first show of the new year, but we were literally standing in an art gallery watching this foolishness because it is so dumb. So in the next segment called How Much? Here we go.
There's no better way to bring in the new year than spending it at Applebee's, right? We all love Applebee's, Applebee's in the trap. Applebee's Times Square is offering a $729 dinner with views of the ball drop on New Year's Eve. Doesn't Applebee's have a 2 for $20? So basically it's a 2 for $20 plus $700 because you're watching it in Times Square while the ball is dropping for New Year's. I guess. Forget about watching the ball drop through your TV or standing for hours in the hectic Times Square crowd. I wasn't planning on doing either of those things. This New Year's Eve, you can ring in 2025 with the view of the ball drop thanks to Applebee's for $729. Applebee's is once again offering its hilariously iconic New Year's Eve dinner. So this isn't their first time doing this? Where have I been? Not at Applebee's, clearly. The all-inclusive evening will run you a check starting at $729. But before you decline, you may want to hear what's included. Yeah, let me know what I'm walking away from. Located in the heart of Times Square on 42nd Street between 7th and 8th Avenues, diners are located a stone's throw away from all the magic going on in Times Square. I wouldn't call that magic. It's just a giant crowd of people, just giant crowds and no bathroom access. If that is magic, it's the evil type of magic. That's the magic you stay away from. On top of the unbeatable location in the comfort of the indoors with accessible bathrooms at your leisure, well, that's a plus already. And a personal escort to the street for a live viewing of the New Year's Eve ball drop. The night includes a chef selection buffet and past hors d'oeuvres, an open bar of top shelf liquors, a table dedicated solely for desserts, New Year's Eve party favors, live entertainment, and a house DJ, and of course, a champagne toast at midnight. The menu will feature everything such as avocado and shrimp ceviche, beef empanadas, chicken wontons, sliced top sirloin, fire-roasted teriyaki salmon, penne pasta primavera, roasted garlic and herb mashed potatoes, garlic breadsticks, and more. Okay, well, you can't get that on the 2 for $20 menu, so I guess. But what do y'all think? Is this worth spending $800 at Applebee's? I don't know. You tell me.
Absolutely not.
Here's the thing. And here's the problem, okay? Like, people, capitalism, okay? They are merchandising a day that's, I'm sorry, I know this is going to make people maybe feel away, but New Year's Eve is just another day, really. It's just another day. Most of us are in bed by 11 o'clock. We don't even care if the ball drop, when it dropped. We don't care because we've all been in bed since 11. So that's the first thing. Second thing, we can all go to New York tomorrow Go to Applebee's, get the 2 for $20 and not have to walk through no crowd, no expensive Uber, no expensive cab, no nothing.
But
we
you
can go
won't-
there in freedom.
You won't have the personal person. You won't have the personal
bring us downstairs.
Bring you downstairs.
You know that's going to be some student, part-time student
Their
that works
personal
there.
assistant person.
It's not going to be J-Lo's bodyguard.
No, but it's going to be someone. It's a person bringing you downstairs to party with the rats in Times Square. Not the people, the rats.
And the cold.
And then what bothers me, as I was saying to you during the clip, starting at $720, starting, meaning your bill could very well come to $1,000 by the end of the night.
Who knew that Applebee's would be?
Because I don't like, so you get a glass of champagne, because did I miss it? Did I hear unlimited liquor? Because I heard all of the top sirloins, but I didn't hear anything about unlimited liquor. Top shelf liquor.
No, they're smart.
I heard nothing.
They're smart. They know that they are not going to give you unlimited liquor. There's no way. What I would love is to see someone who was dumb enough to pay for this and put it in a reel on Instagram so we could have all seen it. Because I'd love to see the presentation.
I want to
the
know.
same chef that's cooking the 2 for $20 the eve of New Year's Eve is the same chef that is cooking on New Year's Eve night.
He's
like, they didn't bring in Gordon Ramsay.
He's like Wolfgang Puck vibes.
Yeah, there's no Wolfgang Puck. There's no Gordon Ramsay. There's none of those guys.
There's no Michelin.
No Michelin chef. No.
But you're paying almost $800.
Not even Nara Smith.
Is this thing on? Ladies and gentlemen, go buy a handbag.
Really?
Buy a handbag.
If you have $700, go buy a bag that can hold your stuff.
Hold your stuff. Wear it for 2 years and then sell it. Flip it.
We're done.
Take that same $800 and put it in your savings account. Because that's a flight and spending money.
You think me not know?
Applebee's? I know what I do wish, though. I do wish that they did have a tally as to how many people, if any.
Nobody.
How many people. And I guess it's an annual thing, because he said, Applebee's doing it once again. I'm like, when did I didn't even know they were doing this. This is new.
We're done. We're gonna move on because this was stupid. No, thank you. This one is just embarrassing. In a segment I'm calling Honey Bun, here we go.
How you doing?
Honey buns, what's going on? Why are they empty?
Are they empty?
Why they empty?
We ain't got no over there?
I'm bringing it over here, ain't I?
Oh, shit.
We need our honey buns, bruh.
Are we out?
Two fat bitches in a car. We need some honey buns. Come on, bruh. You tripping. Can't go look in the back.
There's none in the bag. I mean,
there's none in the bag. You can't go double check.
We don't put nothing in the bag. We just that we got it like we were at over there completely out.
Yeah, it's nothing in here.
Oh, sorry.
Like, bro, like y'all get to tripping. What's going on? Bullshit.
I'm sorry.
I need my hair to stick up. I'm trying to get my hair to stick up.
You will never get your hair to stick up.
But I don't have it in that style. This is a moment where I wish she actually just had a bonnet on, to be brutally honest. Just put the bonnet on your head at this point. And what kind of addiction do you have to take the empty box?
And low-key threaten
that man
the cashier
for honey buns in that outfit with that hairstyle.
And can I just say, her shirt said, "Hang on, let me overthink this." So we can see that she overthinks things, because obviously she thought, let me take this empty box up to the cashier and ask for more honey buns, because me and my fat friend in the car are hungry bitches.
Those were her words.
Sheba.
She clearly didn't think enough about her outfit and what she looked like. So she wasn't overthinking that. Like, that was awful. Like, I'm really trying to keep my mouth shut because it's 2025. We don't need to be getting in trouble. But what in the what? Like, you left your house like that, like in public. First of all, for a honey bun. girl, at this point, just take a bowl of sugar and eat it. Like,
yeah. Do you notice? And this is actually a health and wellness thing, right? But like, do you notice the people that eat a lot of that sort of stuff? You notice they present themselves in a certain way. They leave their house a certain way because the sugar has gotten to their brain so much. There's no nutritional value in these honey buns. So she's literally like a rabid animal wanting these honey buns. Like everybody, it's 2025. Let's think about what we're putting in our mouths. You know?
From food
yeah, now. Hey,
listen. From food to men, think about what you're putting in your mouth. Honestly, I wouldn't even if God forbid my house was on fire, I would still be like, hold on, Mr. Flames. Let me grab a robe. Let me find a baseball cap. Something. I am not leaving my property.
Yeah, but see, you have the nutritional value in your head.
Mr. Kidnapper Man, hold on a sec before you try to kidnap me. Let me at least look decent. So when the police find me, they can say, well, you know, she looked good.
Like, if you're hungry, wouldn't you just pick up a bag of chips or something and be like, well, they don't have it?
She needs to pick up an apple.
No, she needs a honey bun. She needed about 1,000 apples.
She needed some apples. She
needed
some honey and garlic. She needs some honey tea. She needs something that's non-fattening.
No.
We're done. That was awful and very ghetto. But this one here, I am so confused about what I'm actually watching and what I'm about to show you. In this segment called What Game Is This? Here we go. Honestly, do you ladies know what game that is? What game? What Christmas game?
So this is a Christmas game. How many balls can you get out of the box? The thing is that the family. Right.
Uncle Ron again. Uncle Ron is at it again. Go ahead, Uncle Ron, doing your little what? And then how many? Then what?
And then how many balls are in the box? Because
and I feel like when he gets to the last one, it's the hardest to get out. So he has to thrust.
Yeah, the idea that he's holding on to the family mantle in front of the children.
Stop essaying the family mantle.
Yeah, actually, that's true. This is a full-on essay because the mantle did not give consent.
No, neither did our eyes. Listen,
neither did the family.
The family got assaulted as well.
What? Like the babies were there. The babies were there. They were like, why is Uncle Johnny doing this? Like, why?
And they're gonna need therapy. They're gonna need therapy. You know, when you're like a kid, you don't remember much. These children will remember their crazy uncle.
Like his hat fell off, his hair was all over the place. Like, girl.
I'm not subscribing to you, sir.
It was
you're a weirdo.
It was so none of us know what game this is. If you watch this clip later on and you know what game that was supposed to be, please put it in the comment section, whether it's on Instagram or YouTube, because I seriously want to know.
There must have been another way to get the balls out of the box. I don't think you have to do that.
Hand or I don't know.
You could jump.
You tying it.
That's too much work. You want to show instructing skills. Maybe there's a woman in the room you want to thrust later. I don't know. Oh, we move on. Yes.
She probably took out her jacket and ran for the door because I wanted to run for the door. And I don't even know this man. Sir.
Okay, this one here is an oldie but a goodie. I don't remember seeing this before, but I feel like I did. But we want to share this with you. You are going to definitely laugh through this one. So in a segment I'm calling Sketch, here we go.
Now, this just in, police officers in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, were asking people to be on the lookout for a man who robbed a store. And I think we do have his description. Can we take that? Let's take his description. Okay, this is the guy they wanted people in Pennsylvania to be out on the lookout for. He's got a nose and some hair that goes like that, and he was wearing a hat at the time of this particular crime. It's got kind of a chin that comes down to almost a point. Stands about 5 feet 4 inches tall. There it is. Get a good look for yourself. Oh, and now I'm getting word that police actually caught this guy, thanks to the sketch, no doubt. So here's a picture of the real guy next to the sketch that led to his arrest.
Where's the pointy chin?
It's uncanny, Lisa. The guy on the left is now charged with 2 counts of theft, is being held in the Lancaster jail. And I say give that sketch artist a raise.
This wouldn't be so funny, except it's a real sketch.
That was actually the sketch that the police sent out to the good folks in Lancaster. And, hey, to their credit,
They got him.
they came through.
Okay.
Minus the hat.
Wow. How do we actually say, oh my gosh, I
You know
know
what's
that guy.
funny?
He did that joke.
I drew better portraits as an 8-year-old than what they just showed. A professional forensic artist drew that for the public to identify
Oh my
a criminal.
gosh. How? I want to meet the person that said, yep, I know who that is.
But the funniest part is the sketch actually
It does
looks
look
like the dude.
It does.
Oh my
But
God.
how? Because if you
minus
saw
the
that
hat.
sketch and then days passed and that same man, I would not put 2 and
I
2
mean,
together.
to be honest, that man could have been anyone.
And you know what? I also give kudos to the journalist because if it was me, I'm sorry.
Bust
I
out
would
laughing.
out laughing on the floor. I'd be like, no, this can't be real. Is this a
He
joke?
tried. He really did try to make it
Like,
serious.
the good police,
It was a pause though. It was a pause and he was like, he got it and he stood there for like 10 seconds. Like,
Right. And then, why did they decide, let's zoom in on the photo? Because but you need to see the details. So let's now zoom in to the photo because there's so much details.
my God.
Like the forensic drawing didn't even have a neck.
They didn't even try. They didn't even try. They was like, you know what? I hate this job. 2 straight lines, like a crazy cat.
Oh my God.
That was insane. I remember that.
Yeah,
I remember thinking, how and why?
Oh, God bless them all. That was hilarious. In another segment that I find extremely funny, but you folks may not, I think it's hilarious. In a segment called Helene, here we go.
Hurricane Helene is set to make landfall tonight in Florida and the Tampa area. And guys, it's not looking good. 105-mile-per-hour winds. And look at the name of the hurricane, Helene. Coincidentally, that's my ex-wife's name. Our divorce was finalized this week, and if this thing is anything like her, it's going to take your car, it's going to take your house, it's going to ruin your damn life, all right? Probably both the neighbors, too, but I digress. But anyway, guys, I'm sorry to put my air out on the air, but it's been a rough week. And guess what? If you're in this area, right here, the Tampa area, you're going to have a rough week as well, okay? And by the way, another coincidence, her mom and dad, Helene's mom and dad are from Tampa. So, hey, John, Marge, you're going to feel it too. You're going to feel the wrath of Helene like I have for the past 4 years. It's going to be aggressive. And you know what? And look at this. Guys, this is not good, all right? Tampa. Why the hell are you living in Tampa anyway? Let's be honest. Who wakes up and goes, you know, honey, let's move to Tampa? Helene's mom and dad, that's who. And it's coming, guys. So this thing's going to be aggressive. By the way, I've never even seen purple before. Have we ever seen purple on the show? This is not good. And what the hell is that? This can't be good. You know what that looks like? That right there? That looks like Satan's butthole. And there he is. And if you live there, you're going to feel the wrath, just like how I felt the wrath of Helene. So Robert, Mark, thank you guys so much for raising a daughter that ruined my life. If you're in Tampa, get the hell out. I'm done.
Oh, I think he's handling the divorce pretty well.
See, this is why at certain companies they give people days off to process traumatic experiences. And I feel that this man had
he had a rough marriage,
a turbulent marriage. That
Helene.
4 years was rough.
Helene.
However, I'm not shocked that it's Florida, of course, because where else would this
Only
happen?
in Florida.
Oh my! I thought that was funny. Listen, he made it through. Like it's not like he stopped. He made it relevant. He talked about it. He said, "Yo, guys, I've never seen this before. It's awful." That her mom and dad lived there. Who the hell goes to Tampa? No one I know. We never thought, let's travel to Tampa. Nobody does that. But Helene
no one
mom
wants
and
to
dad
live,
did.
like
No one
to
does
live
that.
there.
So he put it all together. Thank you so much, Mr.
And I hope it's healing. I hope that he continues to heal.
Yeah, hopefully he gets some therapy, and hopefully his next relationship won't be anything like.
Yeah, because.
Oh my God, that was.
He needs to take a
Thank
nice.
you, sir. He needed a break. He needed a couple of wellness days. Some good wellness days.
Wow.
God bless you, sir. Thank you for the laugh. Speaking of laughs, we're going to take a quick break from the laughs because we've got 6 more segments to go, and they're just as funny as the first. But before we do that, Karsia is going to give us a little mid-show break.
Yes, let us reset this room. Half an hour goes by so quick when you're here with the Not Your Typical Talk crew. Oh, yes. Thank you, Radio Regent. Syndicated through iHeartRadio. You can catch us every Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time on the internet radio. So be sure to check us out there. Of course, we are recording this show on YouTube. So be sure to subscribe to our channel because we need to join the family. We need your support. So go ahead, subscribe to our channel. Watch us live every Wednesday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And of course, subscribe or, follow our Instagram page because Instagram is still a thing. So please go ahead, catch the highlights of our show, and let's move on. We've got some six more segments. So let's go. Let's do this.
Can we say, YouTube, we do not own the rights to this music. Can we please just be free to play content without your extra copyright nonsense?
Please.
I don't know if that's going to help,
Please.
but whatever. We're going to play this clip. It's hilarious. It's got some music in it. We do not own the rights, everybody. We do not own the rights. But in a segment I'm calling Stand Back, here we go.
Just like I've been a nasty girl, nasty. I've been a nasty girl, nasty. I've been a nasty girl, nasty. I've been a nasty, nasty, nasty. Is somebody gonna match my freak? Is somebody gonna match my freak? Is somebody gonna match my nasty? I got stamina, they say I'm an athlete. Is somebody gonna match my freak? Need somebody with a good technique. Is somebody gonna match my nasty? Pillow talking got my throat raspy. If you keep up with me, I'll keep on coming back. If you do it too good, I'm gonna get attached. 'Cause it feels like heaven when it hurts so bad. Baby, put it on me.
Oh, I don't know who that guy is. This is the second time I have seen him do his dances, and he is hilarious. He just wanted to be free. He was like, "You're too close to me," so he backed off.
Personal space.
Like, I really do, and I get it, because I think COVID sort of messed with our brains.
Yeah, it did.
And we're all like, you need to back up. I need at least 3 feet in between myself and you.
I was really happy for COVID. I won't lie for
because
that.
people weren't like this
too close.
in the line. It's like,
I stand sideways. I naturally actually turn my body sideways
Yeah.
so that you can't be super close to me. I
Right.
love personal space, and sometimes I'm like,
Yeah.
I can feel your breath on my neck. Like, what are you doing?
Oh.
COVID was great for me with the 6 feet apart And I was like, this is, oh my God,
Yes.
like, oh, this
That
is
was good.
amazing. So
Yes.
I feel him. He's like, I like this room,
Yeah.
and you are
And I'm
allowing
gonna
me to
bust a
let you talk.
move. I think that's what I'll do from now on, because sometimes at these supermarkets, these people are
Little too
way too
close.
close. And I'm like, are you trying to see my pin? Like, what? Why are you up in here? What I usually do is I turn and I look at them like this.
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm still here.
No, girl, you need to do a dance. And you got a lot of bossy. So, you know, you start doing a little dance. Okay? Okay?
Learn something. I learned something. We're learning
That's the
here
thing.
on
That's
Not
the
Your Typical
thing.
Girl Talk.
Not Your Typical Girl Talk crew. We teach people things and they do these things. We're saving lives, saving people in their personal space. That's what we do
So
here.
important. So
Those
important.
that want to stand up close to people, give people some space. You'll get stop being everyone's grill. Personal space.
I've never understood that. Like, why do you want to
Neither do
be in my business?
Like,
And
why are
I'm
you
a
literally in
stranger?
the person's
Yeah, like,
face? Like,
stop.
literally, it's like, can
Stop.
you
Get away.
shoo?
Not shoot.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
No.
Listen, you might want to shoo this next person because they are on Beyonce and Blue Ivy's good internet embarrassing their mother. Okay? Them are embarrass their mother upon the good internet. And I'll show you why. In a segment I'm calling Don't Quote Me, here we go.
It was so much fun that I ended up doing a whole 3 years. Don't quote me on it being fun because I'm supposed to never ever say it. My mom actually told me never ever say it. Now I'm saying it in the interview. I enjoyed it. Like, I know that it's not like normal for somebody to say they enjoy being in prison or jail, but I enjoyed it. Imagine going to like Disneyland. Like, imagine, like, we be seeing all these men, like, on the streets or in the hood or, like, blah, blah, and they're just not accessible because there's bad out here. Why guys don't want to, because there's some bad out there and they like pussy, so they ain't gonna fuck us. But imagine these fine-ass behind bars, never able to even smell the scent of some pussy, but all they get is
your pussy.
Okay, cunts. And so that's honestly what made it fun for me. Like, I really, like, I milked it for all it was worth. I was only supposed to do a year and a half. But I ended up doing a whole 3 years, and I was getting down silly by the finest. Like, oh my!
Were you forced to be sober there too?
No, I was a bad bitch in prison. Like, prison was like fun. I was fucking on the hottest and the most powerful in there. So yeah, they were bringing in like weed, cell phones, all that shit, and I would get a piece because my throat game is silly. So I give a nigga this neck, and he would give me his left organ. Like, it was silly. So no, I never went without anything. Like, I remember I had Jordans.
Some children should be left behind.
Yeah, I actually have no.
And this young man should have been left behind with his outfit. Some children need to be left behind. I don't know what his crime was to get in prison. But some people should
He
be
said, my mama said never to say this out loud, but here I am on the big people's internet, on the World Wide Web, the WWW, for those who never knew what the World Wide Web means, you now know, WWW. So he's on the people, them big WWW, World Wide Web, on Beyonce and Blue Ivy's internet, embarrassing a mother.
I do have one thing to say, actually.
I did appreciate the fact that he told on the guys in jail, though. But go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Let's bring Shane back.
Please. And
I think we've gone. No, I think we're beyond that now. 2024 had so much people just not caring, and this whole free to be me is so like rampant now. There will never be shame ever again. There's no such thing as shame. You can erase it from your
no one
dialect.
needed to hear that story.
There'll be more.
When that man turns 45 and he's no longer dancing, which I believe that he's an exotic dancer of some sort to be wearing that outfit, he'll have to go out there and get a real job. And this is the clip that will be going around when his name is typed into Google.
You know what? He can go back to prison. When he's 45, and let's go back to prison. Commit your crime and go back to prison. Since he says he was living it up, then why even out? Like most people, when they go to jail or go to prison, their mind is warped and they are used to living in the prison. So they'll go back and commit a crime just to go back in prison. He seems to be doing all right after being in for only 3 years, and now he's a bedazzled stripper. Good for you, sir. But at the same time, take your bedazzled bati and go back into your bedazzled prison. Since you love the life and you miss Biff, whoever you were sleeping with in the jail, go back to that life. Why are you on these streets? Why even do this interview? Go commit your crime and go back to prison. That's what he should do.
I've got nothing more to say. So thank you so much for yep. And we're gonna move on. That was a lot. But we want to share with the masses. So now you know, if you have a fine ass man who goes to prison, that man could have been his throat goat.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I mean, just don't date men who go to prison. That's always a good start in life. But we move on into a segment that is going to be near and dear to our hearts, especially mine. In a segment I'm calling Super Nanny. Here we go.
They're going crazy. They're yelling, screaming.
Where is your mother?
She's upstairs.
I could have been a kidnapper and take on her outside. And Uno's just answering door like say Uno to run this place. Come tell me where.
I really need you to help me.
Tell them to stop right now.
Stop it.
No, shut up.
You have to stop. You need to calm down.
Y'all idiot, girl. You don't make them kick in your rule, yo. Pat them sitting up right now before me kick in your face right now. Listen to your mother. Me not play with you. Not really kick them in the face. Okay. But you know, box them. Take it upstairs right now. Come and box you on your head side.
Do I actually kick them in the face?
No, make them feel like say you really are gonna kick them in the face. Come out of your bathroom now. Fling them over a fence. Where?
Can I go outside, please?
Don't you have homework?
We always go outside.
So what's all this neck rolling, all this neck rolling? You're not going outside. Go upstairs before me pop your neck. So I want to reach out here. You want me to fling you over the fence?
No.
Come out of your bike right now and go up there. Come up on your bike right now. Go up there right now. Yeah. Now follow them, you know. Cause you're not too young, forget it.
I don't want this. I want chicken nuggets.
Y'all gonna stop it? Y'all gonna eat what I gave y'all, or I'm gonna whoop your ass.
So you do it, girl. Me like that. Tell them. I'm proud of you. Chicken nugget me ass. Alright, later guys.
Bye, Auntie Nanny.
Listen, it was a skit, and even I jumped back when she said, "Shut up." I said, "Oh no." I said, "Oh
because
no."
it brings back memories.
Yeah, this is right. This is a skit, but for all those people that did not grow up with Caribbean guardians or family, this is a reality. This
real
is
thing.
I heard do something around me, pop you in your neck.
Heard it.
Wait, you want me to throw you over that river?
Time.
Look, we've heard the threats.
We've heard the threats, and we lived.
And this is why we are such distinguished ladies now, because of these threats.
Listen, I have given my daughter a threat or two, or many, because I am a Jamaican mother, and they work. They raise very good children. Like Car just said, we are great established women, and my daughter is a great established woman as well. They work. They do not spoil the children. All this gentle parenting. What's the
no.
Gentle what? Oh, you must ask them how they feel and what they like to do. Ask them to do what?
Ask them to do what?
No, there are no feelings.
They're picking it.
You live under my roof, and you're 10.
Thank you. Like parents, they have this weird thing where they want to be your friend before being an actual parent. Like, no, don't be your kid's best
Discipline.
friend. Be their parent.
Discipline.
Discipline them.
You're there
When
to discipline.
Thank you. When they grow up and they're in the real world, they will not be able to handle the ish that's out there, all because of your gentle parenting.
Right, because the boss doesn't have time.
The
The manager doesn't have time to
grown
raise
person.
your adult
that's
child.
Thank you. That's a problem. No, parents actually do your job. Parent your kid. You made it. Take care of it. Like raise your pick and your right.
However, during the skit, we were laughing at how the Jamaican auntie was holding the little kid, like totally like holding him up.
Right here.
I've seen it, and even to this day, I see it. If you go to the store, look around, seek out for the Caribbean parents, and you will see a little child being crepe up.
And that child knows better.
You see how my wrist just knows how to twist?
Yeah.
I'm ready. I'm always ready. Well, my daughter's always like, listen, my daughter, listen, the pinch. Yes, you good, and you just hold it and you talk to them in the low voice, and as you're doing, you just pinch the skin with every word you're saying.
Yep.
It'll be fine. If you do want, for those of you who are accomplished and are looking for people to help raise your children, get a Jamaican nanny. Trust me.
Do you know how many people? There's a demand for Jamaican nannies.
Yeah.
People want Jamaicans, Caribbeans to raise their children because, listen, they don't fear nobody.
No.
We know what we're doing. The end. Your children will be fine. And they'll be well fed. They'll be okay.
They'll be,
and they will know how to do their homework. Okay? Homework before going outside or on the video game or going on
this
the
back talk. About shut up. Who are you talking to?
Shut up.
I jumped. I said, oh no. I said, oh no.
Even if your parents said something to you and you didn't understand, you can't say what?
Don't come with the W. Don't. What, to your parents? To any Jamaican at that point?
You said, excuse me, what?
You said what to who? You're talking
to this day, at almost 50 years old, I'm not saying nothing what to my mother. Yes, mom. It's yes, mom.
Yes,
what did you say, mom?
I'm sorry,
or
mom.
You just come, or you just come when they call you. Those are the two options. When you hear your name, you just walk over. You say, yes, mom. You called me. And that's all you say. You don't even say what. Don't even say what do you want. You just say anything. No what.
Just say
yes, mom or dad. You called me, and let them tell you what it is that they need.
That's it.
Yes, auntie. Like there's no what.
No.
You see how my head everything's going like this because again, I'm just like what? Oh, no, we don't do that. So yes, you if you make me. I digress. This is a lot. I spent my Christmas, for some reason, deciding to rewatch For the Love of Ray J. I watched season 1 and season 2. And if you watch For the Love of Ray J, you may remember, what Ray J looked like. Well, Ray J was recently on these streets, and it was a lot of Ray J, and that's what the segment's called. Here we go, Ray J.
I'm unattractive, but those got a six-pack to it. It's a real good. It's a very good six-pack. Shout out to all the big like us, we big. I don't know, I just don't feel big no more. What's the thing of it? I don't feel big no more. I feel like I'm alone.
He's not even a big back. He's a big front, a big belly, a big.
Yeah. It would have been better if he was fat all around.
Yeah,
to be honest,
everywhere at least be equal.
Right.
But he's just has a big.
Because there are guys that are just like they're big boned, like everywhere. Right,
Yeah.
which makes sense.
Bulky, but he's just bulky in one area. His gut.
And then I don't know, he'll do anything for attention, which kind of like.
Yeah, remember the whole Diddy thing? He's like, he knows that I'm Brandy's brother. It's like, well, yeah, we know.
Well, Brandy's brother. I mean, that
is Brandy's brother.
That is the I need a woman package, right? Like Because when he was with his wife, he was not looking like that.
No,
when
he
he was
wasn't.
with Princess, he was not looking like that.
No, he was not.
And now he's out here weightless and just on these streets.
Yeah.
Doing what he needs to do to get people to yell at him. Like, sir.
I wish someone yelled out, "What's going on with RSVP?"
I'm dead.
It's not happening.
I'm dead.
They had a whole regional
He wouldn't be able to keep up with the dance moves.
What
Look at
happened
him.
to the tour that he proudly professed?
That's not happening.
The reality show.
No one wants to partner with him to do anything.
One wish, one wish.
I'm sure his one wish is not to look like that.
As long as he looks like that, there will be no RSVP tour.
Or a wish.
At all. At all. Like, are we really going to pay to see geriatric, used to be sort of sexy
No.
R&B?
Absolutely not.
No.
No.
Why would we do that when we can go see Usher?
Thank you. Who's still killing it, by the way.
Right, who's still good on
actually
the dance
dance
floor,
and move and sing.
can still sing,
Poor Ray J.
can
What-
still
what-
move,
what-
looks great doing it.
What is this? What is that shell of himself? What
Truly,
happened?
a shell of himself. That's right.
Like
Truly.
is he broke? He's giving broke vibes.
He's giving broke.
I feel like you go downtown in the summer and they're like the homeless men that have like their big belly out because it's full of gas.
On
So they have
house.
food, but it's like just gas. And he's just, he's just walking around like waddling with his gut out. And you know how they waddle because they can't walk properly.
Oh,
because,
no.
Like walking like a penguin.
What is he
Asking for money and they're just like, get the hell away from me. That's what he's giving. Broke ass vibes.
Giving poor person.
He's giving broke ass.
Ass man. He's giving broke ass. Like,
Oh,
this is not how you want to start your 2025.
Yeah, let's hope that things get better for him in 2025 because
You have
yeah, your children.
You're a public figure. Don't
I mean,
you?
he's not a figure that
Brandy,
we want.
please go get your brother.
Where's Brandy?
Go pick up your brother, Brandy. Go fetch him.
Please,
Because
please fetch your brother. Please fetch your brother. I know she saw that and she called him immediate mom. And she said, why are you out here showing off whatever that was that you showed? Oh, we're done. We've got one more video clip and then Six Brown Chick is back. We have a crazy one from Six Brown Chick. We've got a short clip here and let me tell you, this is going to piss you off. So in a segment called, she said, what? Here we go.
A trans woman on TikTok just said to me, and I quote, "Bleaching your hair won't turn you into a white man." Girl, you don't want to play that game.
So if you guys missed the first part of what he said, this is a black man who's got blonde hair kind of at the top of his head, and a trans woman, for those of you who are in another country who may not know what that means, that is a man who has transitioned into a woman, said to this black man that he can't be a white man because he bleaches his hair blonde. But nothing about him says that he wants to be anything other than the black man that he is. So that was my explanation, ladies, because I got none for this one. Nothing.
I'm going to tread lightly.
I mean, I'll just say this. I will say that people don't. We are
Don't
so
throw
quick
stones.
to just throw stones.
Don't throw
Mind your
stones.
business.
Watch your video and mind your
Mind your
business.
business.
Because you're going to get called out. Now, ma'am, sir, you know damn well what you are or were. And now you want to come on this black
So
man
why are
and
you
try it with
judging?
him?
There,
Keep your mouth shut.
no need to judge.
Say nothing. Because you already know your history. This man just bleached his hair. He's still a man. That's it. He's not
Still
trying
a black
to be
man.
white.
He
just
hasn't
wants
said he doesn't want to be a black man.
So okay, when a black girl wears a blonde wig, all of a sudden
She
we want
wants
to
to
be
be
white.
white.
And the audacity of the person who said it.
Now.
The
Of all the people to say it.
That's the tea.
Of all the people to bring that statement.
That's
really?
the tea.
Sir, ma'am? Ma'am, sir? Really?
That part.
Okay.
And we're done. Yeah, exactly. And okay, because there's more. There's more as we go into 6 brown chicks, because as usual, people want some advice and we are always here to give it. So in a segment I'm simply calling second, here we go. This is my second marriage. I left my wife of 22 years for a younger woman. I'm 56 and my new wife, Honey, is 26. I worked late and got involved in a minor car accident. Honey came into my hospital. I was drugged, bandaged, and partially asleep. She told the nurse, "Is he brain damaged?" Question mark. Pull the plug. The nurse responded that I'm just under. Honey demanded the medical resident come into my room. Honey, I want this plug pulled right now. I'm not taking care of no corpse. The resident tells her, "Ma'am, he can hear you and he will recover." I sit up and try to speak. Honey pulls the plug on my vitals machine in front of everyone and is kicked out and banned from the hospital. Honey apologized, said she was under stress and didn't want me to suffer. My first wife would never do me like that. Should I be afraid of Honey? Question mark.
Sir, this woman literally tried to unalive you in front of the entire hospital.
Like, she didn't even care.
And she's also an idiot because she thought that the vital machine had something to do with him being alive. After a nurse and a doctor told you he wasn't brain dead.
And he can hear you. Little girl, go home. Sir, you're in danger.
This is for all the men out there that are like, "Oh, I'm going to go marry young now because my wife was too smart. So I need to go find some young thing who don't." This is a perfect example of what happens to you when you marry 20 years younger.
30. She's 26, he's 56.
Yeah.
She could be his daughter.
She could be his daughter,
Even
yes.
his grandchildren. And left his wife of 22 years. And now he wants some advice.
Yeah, sir.
For what? Well, sir, she almost unalived you in front of people.
She wanted to unalive you. She physically went and pulled what she thought was life support.
And you now are
That's
wondering
how bright she is, just so we're clear.
She's idiot.
Right.
Yeah.
The machine going beep, beep. She's like,
plugged
if I plug that out, he'll stop breathing.
Okay, ma'am. Sir, you're in danger.
You in danger, boy.
You need to run for your life. Don't bother going back to your first wife because she don't want you. And I don't.
As she should not.
She should not want your mush up ass. Literally, take your broken bones and just leave the house, leave everything to the psycho chick, and run for your life because it serves your ass right. All that's happening to you, sir, is all on you.
It's karma. It's karma.
You left your good wife for this picnic,
Karma.
and now the girl tries to unalive you in the hospital in front of doctors and everybody, pulling out the vital machine, and then saying, "Oh, I was so stressed. Look, I didn't know what to do." Sir, you heard everything she said. She said,
"Yeah, why are you asking?
I don't want to take care of no corpse." That's what she said.
Yeah, well, again,
wow.
All the men out there that are like 50, 60 years old, think about this story when you're checking out these young girls' butties because they don't want to take care of your old sick butty.
They don't want to.
They definitely do not. So,
you should be glad.
Lesson learned. And the advice we have for that man is, yeah, idiot.
You're a stupid fool.
You don't even deserve our advice.
You really don't. But...
At all. We have nothing. Before we end the show, I've decided that I have to replay what I think is the funniest clip of this show since we have a few minutes. So I'm simply going to go back and play my favorite and likely your favorite two ladies sketch. Here we go.
Oh no.
Out this just in, police officers in Lancaster, Pennsylvania were asking people to be on the lookout for a man who robbed a store. And I think we do have his description. Can we take that? Let's take his description. Okay. This is the guy they wanted people in Pennsylvania to be out on the lookout for. He's got a nose and some hair that goes like that, and he was wearing a hat at the time of this particular crime. He's got kind of a chin that comes down to almost a point. Stands about 5 feet 4 inches tall. There it is. Get a good look for yourself. Oh, and now I'm getting word that police actually caught this guy, thanks to the sketch, no doubt. So here's a picture of the real guy next to the sketch that led to his arrest.
Where's the pointy chin?
It's uncanny, Lisa. The guy on the left is now charged with 2 counts of theft, is being held in the Lancaster jail. And I say give that sketch artist a raise.
This wouldn't be so funny, except it's a real sketch.
That was actually the sketch that the police sent out to the good folks in Lancaster. And, hey, to their credit,
They got him.
they came through.
Okay.
Minus the hat.
It's still funny. It's still funny.
Like Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Okay, I'm gonna remember that city. I want to find the artiste.
Like,
I want.
there's literally more detail in drawings of the Peanut Gang.
Honestly,
Like Charlie Brown's
Charlie
photo has
Brown.
more detail.
you like Homer Simpson has more detail. And these are simple drawings that anyone can draw. The Peanut Gang and the Simpsons.
Yeah, like
Imagine you sitting there being the person who's describing to the sketch artist this person who robbed you, and when they turn the sketch around, they say,
Is this the guy? And you say, "Yep, that's him." And it's like, "Oh, okay." She said that this is what the person looks like.
yeah, because the beady eyes,
He does have beady eyes,
right?
and no pointed
Kind of a
chin.
wide face
No.
and
What were
little
the lines-
stupid hair.
What were the lines on his face, though?
Girl,
It was too
I guess that was supposed to be wrinkles, which the man. What? I don't know. Because what else would you? The man. When you look at the photo of the man, well, he didn't have curly bangs, but he had straight bangs, and he didn't really have wrinkles though, so I don't know what that was.
Listen, you got me. It's got to be wrinkles because I was like, because it's not
Oh,
pockmarked.
why?
'Cause when you see the real guy, his face is clear, so it has to be.
Yeah, he has no wrinkles. And then his height was 5'4". This is a very small man.
He's shorter than me.
He's shorter than us. Like, sir.
We're done. That's the first show, everybody. We told you to bring funny. We gave you a little bit of everything, some old, some new, from both sides of the border tonight. So before we get out of here, Telly is gonna take us out.
Well, everyone, there you have it. We want to thank Radio Region, syndicated through iHeartRadio. Thank you so much, iHeartRadio and Radio Region, for being the ones that bring our special juices to the world so everyone can see how great and amazing we are. Giving you, where else will you find the things that we've just talked about? Nowhere. Absolutely nowhere. But anyway, check out our replays every Saturday on iHeartRadio, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We tape live every Wednesday right here on YouTube, 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. So make sure to check us out right here. And you can watch our little clips and bits on our IG page. Make sure that you go ahead and follow us there and subscribe on our YouTube channel so you never miss an episode. That's why you got to turn on that notification bell. Follow, subscribe, you know the drill. Listen, y'all, we're going to go because that was, wow. Listen, we got Garcia, I'm telling you. We got Queen Sheba. Keep fit, have fun. Kudos to that guy that drew that photo and stay away from honey buns. Till next time, everybody.